This guy can pitch so fast that when he catches the ball, it sounds like a gunshot. This is Eric Zavala. He lost over 330 pounds and looks like an absolute beast. I'm not gonna lie, it just looks like they're training to hit the gritty. Well, I found somebody who hates trees. Drop a sub right now, or this guy's gonna show up to your house and destroy your garden. Imagine the feeling of pulling off a skill like this with that crowd. Here is the quickest martial arts fight that you'll ever see. Here's a video of some guy casually disproving every single one of Newton's laws. Seriously though, this guy's actually a beast. Have you ever seen somebody this clean with a fishing rod? I genuinely have never seen anything like this, but I just don't understand how you can even get into flipping jet skis. This may sound like gunshots, but this is actually people catching durian fruits from a tree. These trees can actually grow up to 40 meters high, so it makes harvesting these fruits really dangerous.
Nah.
Here's a paraglider who's learnt to glide on water. This is quite a unique way of training, where if he doesn't do a sit-up fast enough, he gets slapped in the face. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what the sport is, but he looks pretty good at it. How can you even train a dolphin to pull off something like this? This guy has a swingless golf club, and it can propel a ball hundreds of meters. Her phone quite literally got sent into airplane mode. Honestly, I don't even blame this reaction. If this happened to me, I'd probably do the exact same thing. I've never seen a volleyball serve quite like this. It seems to work really well, but is this actually allowed? Here is one of the greatest pitches you'll ever see. He somehow managed to curve the ball around the back of the batter to get him out. This path looks ridiculously dodgy, but what's crazier is the airtime he gets after it. Here's a nice fun activity you and your friends can do if you have a spare excavator lying around. This has got to be one of the coolest grandpas I've ever seen. This is how I'm trying to be when I'm 85. This guy has some incredible control over his skateboard. How long do you think it took him to learn this? This is the definition of sending it, because if one rock's in the wrong place, it's all over. I can't even stand on a skateboard without falling over, but doing this with a group of friends just looks like so much fun. I've done this before when I was younger, and I can tell you that if you land badly, it's so painful. I'm not really sure what she expected to happen. This guy can do a crazy front flip where he tucks back his neck at the last second. This guy hit a dunk so hard, he broke the backboard. I love his walk off at the end, like he does that on the regular. This is one of those things where if they weren't recorded, nobody would believe it. Thankfully, he was okay, and he's now got one of the most incredible stories to tell. Here's a girl who's incredibly shredded and has some ridiculous veins. This has got to be one of the most American things I've ever seen. He's definitely getting drafted after that shot. Have you ever seen a fisher with this much accuracy? This is a competition where you have to jump as high as possible to win, and this guy managed to jump over 24 feet high. This girl got splashed by a random guy on a jet ski and proved that karma is real.
Oh, what happened? You f***ed the jet ski up? Oh, yeah, that ain't good.
Here's a group of guys who are all fit to be Aquaman. They decided to play tennis in a hurricane, and all I can say is that I respect the dedication. This is genuinely just anybody's dream, but I think it worked a little too well. If we were still in 2016, this video would hit different. This guy hit a once-in-a-lifetime basketball shot, but let me know in the comments, does this shot actually count? Here is possibly the most expensive game of all time. I would have loved to do something like this as a kid, but imagine if he says that he wants another go. Here is what it looks like if you're using Drake as your golf club. While fishing, these guys caught something that was a bit bigger than a fish.
Pull him up. There he is. That's a good bass.
Why does he have teeth on him?
That's not a bass.
The girl's reaction in the background shows how impressive this really is. A girl walked in front of this guy while he was getting ready for a punching machine, but luckily he had quick enough reactions, otherwise this could have ended very badly. This is apparently how Muay Thai fighters train their shins. This guy was just casually enjoying his workout and then got abducted out of nowhere.
Yo, you think this is good?
These guys attached two drills together, turned them both on, and then realized that they couldn't stop it. Drop a sub, or this thing is gonna chase you next time you swim. Here are some circus gymnasts showing off their incredible skills. Gymnasts genuinely have to be some of the strongest people on earth. This is what it looks like to attempt the world record for the fastest speed achieved on a bike. And here's possibly the slowest bike of all time. They were trying to unload their new lawnmower, and it went incredibly wrong. I know I say this a lot, but how can you even have the balance to do this? Chelsea are definitely about to drop an $100 million contract on this horse. I'm not sure if this is edited or not, but if it isn't, somebody please let me know where this is. These guys made some DIY tires. They might be quite grippy, but that could go horribly wrong. I guess these guys are attempting to reverse time? Seriously though, that guy is not going to be able to walk straight for a month. This guy must feel like an absolute beast. Here's somebody with a very unique skill. He's really good at catching stuff with his mouth. Here's a guy, of course sponsored by Red Bull, casually jumping over his house. This is what it would look like if you were to smash every button on your controller. This is how professional goalkeepers train their reaction speeds. If this happened to me, you're never hearing from me again. Don't worry, he's okay. I've never seen this exercise in my life, but I'm not gonna lie, this seems pretty effective. This is a really awkward gym interaction.
You're doing it all wrong.
He says that the girl's done the exercise all wrong and then just leaves.
Thanks.
There is no better pre-workout than a breakup text. This guy's got so much oil inside of him, he's gonna explode. This guy really took skipping leg day to a whole new level. If this baby's hitting the gym, you guys have no excuse. I saw a lot of people in the comments hating on these women, but this just looks like so much fun.
Squat 275, you're a little bitch.
If you enjoyed the video, please consider watching another one.